Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with what I think is one of the most embarrassing duels I have ever seen here on DevPro. Obviously it's a replay, but I am playing with the Jam Breeding Machine deck that I got from mcool40's deck downloader. Yeah, I know, net decking and everything, well, really lazy net decking, but I don't really care. I just downloaded it and I saw this deck. This was one that appealed the most to me actually. And I thought that this was just like the most hilarious thing I'd ever seen. This is actually quite a long duel, so I might not be able to talk through the whole thing, but just like watch this and see. He's playing the Blue Eyes Dragon Plants deck with the Blood Maiden and everything. So I have no idea if that's a competitive deck, but I know that Dragon Plants themselves are very good. So we'll just watch this here and see how this goes. Obviously I'm playing Jam Breeding Machine, so I don't really have any expectations for this duel at all. I just wanted to play with the trolley deck, and this happened to be the matchup. Now, if I were the dragon player, I would be feeling particularly embarrassed. However, we'll just see how this goes. So as you can see, it plays just a ton of back row, and there's a smashing ground in my hand, so there's lots of removal, and he just used a blaster to pop the thing. There's a few protection cards and duality for searching and everything, so basically this deck just you run so much back row. Like, I think this deck runs like 23 traps or something, which obviously this is ridiculously inconsistent, so I wouldn't really recommend this for anything. But it's just absolutely hilarious just how well it works when you get a perfect hand like what I had. This is actually the first game I ever played with this. He goes Black Rose to try to clear my field, so I go Starlight, and he warnings the Starlight. So completely starting over here. Now I have no idea what's in his hand at the moment, so apparently he has a really bad hand right now. But like, see, I'll pick D Prison just for a little extra protection and go to Jam Breeding just to get my engine going again. Ouch, he does a really bad hand. I'd say I did not see his hand during this duel, but I still feel that my deck should have been slightly disadvantaged here. Like, I have a pretty good advantage on him right now. Now that was actually a waste of an MST, because I realize now that the MST isn't going to really, well, he can't book a Moon Mine monsters because they're tokens, so. And I just got a text from my friend who I just texted him about this game. He just texted me back about this. You run Sakuretsu Armor. That is how much ridiculous back row this deck runs. Now he's down to 1600. I should be able to almost like OTK him. That's the first time I've ever seen the Bellow of the Silver Dragon card, which is actually really powerful, and I think that the dragon things will be pretty decent now. I know a lot of people at my locals are interested in building the dragon deck, or at least the Blue Eyes deck, and I know one guy likes Blue Eyes Prophecy, but that Blue Eyed Maiden card, that's insane. Now, right about here, I start to worry that, you know, am I going to get OTK'd here, because my removal isn't going to affect his Silver Dragon right now, and obviously I have to summon the tokens in the attack position. This is one I'm questioning if that was a misplay. The only thing I wanted to do was banish the duality, because I knew duality would be dead next turn. I didn't want to draw a duality. And he overextends here, he spams his field right into my Mirror Force. And obviously I draw a second Jam Breeding Machine, so I'm like, okay, if I have to win like in the next turn, or like this isn't going to work at all, so I just summon the Jam Breeding Machine, because why not? Now if he draws like any big monster, I'm pretty much screwed here. But nope, all he can do is go into the Blaster, and for last turn I have my Smashing Ground. I've had it since the beginning of the duel, so I play the Smashing Ground, get my duality back, smashing, destroy Blaster, and I win against the Dragon Plant Blue Eyes deck with Jam Breeding Machine. I just think that's the most hilarious thing ever. So you can just go ahead and let me know what's on that, and peace out, YouTube.